Hi there, my name's Elizabeth and I like to sew smart, and today for my handy hint number 14 I'm going to show you how to box the corners on a bag when you've stitched a bag up. And to explain that a bit better, this is an example of a finished bag piece, but as you see it has nothing to stand on at the bottom, so I'm going to show you how to make a flat surface along the bottom of your bag. You'll need to turn your finished bag inside out. Now this can apply to your lining as well as your bag. Turn it so that you've got the wrong side. Bring out the corners. There you go. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take it, and that's your bottom seam, this is your side seam. You're going to put those two seams together. Now take your time with this because my seams are only a 1/4 inch seams. Yours might be a little wider, but you will need to flatten the stitch line on both sides. There we go. Flatten that, and you'll need to put a pin right through the middle of the stitch line, and it needs to come out in the middle of the stitch line on the other side, like so, and just bring that up to there. So then you have a piece that looks like a triangle. Now what you're going to do is you're going to measure 2 inches down from the top of that point and 4 inches across here. This is for a standard bag. You may have to do it a bit smaller if you've got something much smaller. But what I do is I put it on my board right in the middle of the meeting of the inches, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 along here. So I'm going to mark with my pen, bring it right down. Where the corner meets there, I'm going to put a dot, and where the corner meets there, 2 inches down and 4 across. And then I'm just going to take my ruler and draw a line right across there. I'm now going to take this to my machine and I'm going to stitch along that line. I'm going to actually stitch twice because it needs to be quite sturdy, and then I'm going to cut it off at the 1/4 inch mark. So here's my double stitch line. I've sewn it down there. Now I'm going to cut it off a 1/4 inch in from there. So I'll line it up with my little 6.5 inch ruler. Just take my cutter and line it up. Do that on the other side as well. There's my stitch line. Line that up a 1/4 inch and cut. Now you'll see when I turn my bag around, it now has a flat bottom. Now you can, if you want, you can actually put a piece of baseboard in that, a piece of heavy duty cardboard. I use bookbinding card, which is very useful, and then that even gives your bag more stability than ever. So that's how you put a nice square base on your bag. If you've enjoyed this little handy hint, then do give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and don't forget to visit my Etsy shop where all the patterns for the projects I do are available. And please join me next time for a lovely little project for Mother's Day.